Today, we analyze the speech of Florida Sheriff Grady Judd on Trump's deportation program. We will apply our truth meter to see how much of his message is fact-based and how much belongs to political theater. At the end of the video, we'll reveal the final score. Let's get started. Point 1. Opening of the speech. He said, "Wow, today we have a great show. Our governor would be disappointed if I didn't have my cards here with me." Here the sheriff is breaking the ice with a joke while also praising his superior, the governor. This is a common rhetorical strategy to reinforce the authority figure and build rapport with the audience. Comment. This is factual. It's a rhetorical technique, but not manipulative. Point 2. Assigning responsibility. He said, "Sheriff Ivy and I put bad guys in jail. Our criminal justice system holds them accountable, but the federal government lets them into your neighborhoods to rob, pillage, steal, rape, and murder." The first part is factual. He describes his role. However, when he states that the federal government lets them in, he assumes responsibility without direct proof. This is a technique to shift blame onto others and avoid scrutiny of local security policies. Comment. This is manipulation. He provides no concrete evidence that the federal government actively allows these crimes to happen, making this a way to steer the audience's perception. Point 3. Trump's election and immigration policy. He said, "Look, the people of Florida and the United States elected Donald Trump because Trump said he was going to fix this illegal immigration issue." This is factual. It is based on the election results and Trump's campaign promises on immigration. There's no manipulation or speculation here. Comment. This statement is entirely truthful. Point 4. Prioritizing illegal immigrants and emotional language. He said, "Our top priority is the illegal immigrants in this country who are committing crimes. I want to give you a quick snapshot of why Florida needs to set the example for other states in supporting the president and removing these criminals who are victimizing our people." This statement is 80% factual, as it focuses on enforcing security measures in Florida. However, phrases like, "removing these criminals who are victimizing our people" introduce emotionally charged language. This creates fear in the audience, making them associate illegal immigrant with dangerous criminal. A mix of facts and emotional manipulation making part of this statement political theater. Point 5. Listing crimes and magnifying the problem. He said, "These are just a few examples. I could give you hundreds more crimes committed by illegal immigrants. The crimes mentioned are real and documented, making this part factual. However, the phrase 'I could give you hundreds more' is meant to exaggerate the scale of the issue without providing comparative crime statistics from other groups. Real facts but lacks contextual balance. Neutral." Point 6. Constructing an external enemy. He said, "Now we have one of our victims here. Professional criminals from Venezuela were arrested in New York, and the state did not hold them accountable. Out of the 9 cases we investigated, 7 of the victims were Asian Americans. The Biden administration did nothing about it. This constructs a narrative where the problem is exclusively external, without mentioning crimes committed by U.S. citizens. By only presenting one side of the issue, it reinforces the idea that crime comes from outsiders. Clear manipulation. Without comparative statistics, this creates a biased perspective for the audience." Point 7. Attacking federal regulations. He said, "Federal regulations are filled with left-wing ideology and absurd policies. This is a personal judgment with no supporting evidence." He does not specify which regulations are absurd or why they are problematic. Comment. This is political theater. No facts are presented to support his claim. Point 8. Final message and use of immigrants as a political tool. He said, "Governor, I still don't understand how people value illegal criminal immigrants more than honest, law-abiding citizens of Florida and the United States. This is a direct manipulation. It ignores the reality that Florida also has U.S. citizens who commit crimes. By framing it this way, he creates a U.S. versus them narrative, omitting the full picture of crime statistics." Comment. Total manipulation, political rhetoric designed to create division rather than inform. Final verdict. Truth or circus? Truth 55%, factual statements, real events. Circus 45%, manipulation, omission of context, emotional triggers. Sheriff Grady Judd's profile based on this speech. Today, the sheriff presented himself as a strategic communicator, blending facts with emotionally charged rhetoric and selective framing. He positioned himself as a law and order figure, but his speech was designed to reinforce a specific political narrative rather than provide a balanced perspective. His tone conveyed authority, outrage, and urgency, but he avoided mentioning broader crime statistics that might weaken his argument.
Check one, check two, check.
There you have it. Sheriff Judd's speech analyzed with our truth or circus meter. Do you agree with our evaluation? Do you think his message was more truth or more circus? Leave a comment below and subscribe for more political speech breakdowns. See you in the next video.